Ever binge-watched a K-drama, totally hooked on the plot, only to be slapped with a mind-boggling cliffhanger ending? We've all been there. That's why today's video spills the tea on those K-dramas that started as winners but crashed and burned with disappointing finales. These are shows that held audiences' affection until the last episode, where things took an unexpected turn. Suddenly, character behaviors seemed out of place, and carefully crafted storylines were left hanging without resolution. The tone shifted abruptly, and viewers were left with numerous unanswered questions, creating a sense of dissatisfaction. Some cliffhanger endings were so shocking and unclear that they ended up tarnishing the overall K-drama experience, leaving audiences longing for closure that never came. So let's dive into these disappointing K-dramas and find out the reason behind their terrible endings. Let's get started. Number 1. 25/21. Oftentimes, the worst mistake a K-drama can make is giving the romantic pairing an unsatisfying ending. And unfortunately, 25/21 does just that. This K-drama starts off promising with a budding romance between a fencer and a sports reporter. Things take a disappointing turn in the end. The worst mistake this series made was providing an unsatisfying conclusion to the romantic pairing by having them break up. What makes it even worse is the open-ended nature of the characters' futures. Viewers are left wondering who they end up marrying and having kids with, and why only one character is shown in the present day. This weak ending leaves the audience wanting more closure and fails to do justice to the characters and the engaging romance that was built up throughout the series. Number 2. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart. Rayo. Known for its notably upsetting ending, Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart. Rayo is a historical K-drama that unfolds with a modern-day woman transported into Korea's Goryeo dynasty. She falls in love with a prince, setting the stage for what seems like a romantically promising plot. However, the series takes an unexpected turn, concluding with a heartbreaking separation. The heroine is sent back to the present day, severing the romantic connection. Despite the prince's promise to find her, the show leaves viewers in suspense by not exploring this new journey. The lack of closure in Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart. Rayo leaves fans eagerly awaiting a continuation that, unfortunately, never comes to fruition, leaving them with a sense of unfulfilled longing. Number 3. Arthdal Chronicles. Arthdal Chronicles, weaving intricate storylines within its fantasy realm, frustrated viewers with its intense narrative that ultimately led to a cliffhanger. Set in the fictional land of Arth, where power struggles are the norm, the series revolves around a protagonist fighting to revive his tribe. Despite building towards what seemed like an epic conclusion, the show abruptly stopped just before the anticipated action, teasing an epic battle but leaving it unresolved until a yet unmade season. This decision proved irksome for audiences who were anticipating more from the high-stakes series, leaving lingering questions about the characters' futures and fates unanswered. Number 4. Signal in the Crime K-drama series. Signal, featuring magical time-traveling walkie-talkies, an open ending is almost expected. The storyline revolves around two present-day detectives solving cold cases with a walkie-talkie connecting them to a detective from the past, leading to alternate timelines and realities. Signal concludes ambiguously as a character presumed dead remains alive. This strongly suggests a need for continuation to explore the implications of this twist, yet a second season remains unconfirmed. The lack of resolution in Signal's ending leaves viewers both disappointed and bewildered, craving answers to the lingering questions brought about by the unexpected survival of a supposedly deceased character. Number 5. Sky Castle, the academic thriller. Sky Castle also delivers a classic cliffhanger ending, adding to the frustration shared by many viewers. Following 4 Korean families determined to secure academic success for their children at any cost, the series also sheds light on a sadistic tutor whose methods harm more than help. Initially concluding on a positive note, the final scene focuses on the sinister K-drama villain. Despite the initial belief that she was apprehended, the last shot suggests her reign of terror may not be over. However, the series ends abruptly, providing no answers and leaving audiences with a bittersweet conclusion, adding a layer of uncertainty to the fate of the characters and the resolution of the plot. Number 6. Love Alarm. Set in a world where an app reveals romantic feelings within a 10-meter radius, Love Alarm falls short of its love-centric promise, particularly when it comes to its romantic storylines. Initially centered around a young woman and the love triangle sparked by her love alarm, the second season inexplicably abandons this significant plotline. The series concludes with the protagonist inexplicably moving on from both romantic interests, deviating from the established narrative. Though not a traditional cliffhanger, Love Alarm leaves its original plot open-ended by disregarding it entirely, resulting in unresolved pre-existing storylines and leaving viewers with a sense of dissatisfaction regarding the romantic arcs that were initially central to the series. Number 7. Vagabond. Vagabond, a recent K-drama with one of the most distressing endings, revolves around a man grappling with the loss of his nephew in a plane crash. As he delves into the investigation, suspicions arise that the accident may not have been as it seemed. Despite the show's enigmatic premise and a plethora of unanswered questions, the cliffhanger ending takes an unexpected turn. Rather than unraveling the mysteries surrounding the plane crash, the series concludes by posing a larger question concerning the main character's love interest. This narrative shift proves to be a significant disappointment for viewers, leaving them with an unresolved conclusion that falls short of expectations. The unresolved threads have ignited a collective call for a second season, underscoring the impact of Vagabond's unsatisfying ending on its audience. Number 8. Cheese in the Trap. Cheese in the Trap is another K-drama romance, which concludes with a disappointing ending. The series navigates the intricate relationship between a kind girl and a rich, manipulative boy. Following a serious accident, the couple decides to part ways. A subsequent time jump creates anticipation that they might reconcile, but this hope is dashed. The drama ends on a somewhat despairing note as the female lead sends countless unread emails to her ex-boyfriend until he eventually opens one. This vague conclusion fails to provide the closure needed for the romantic arc, leaving viewers dissatisfied with the lack of resolution to the complex relationship that had been the focal point of the series. Number 9. Memories of Alhambra. Memories of the Alhambra fall into the irritating cliffhanger trope of a character believed dead who might still be alive, marking a significant flaw in the K-drama. The storyline revolves around a CEO traveling to Spain to meet the creator of a groundbreaking video game and becoming entangled with the creator's sister. The series concludes with the CEO seemingly killed as a bug in the game, but a subtle hint suggests he might still be alive. Regrettably, 5 years after the show's release, fans are left in uncertainty, making it increasingly unlikely that they will ever discover the character's fate or receive resolutions to the other loose ends the series introduced. Number 10. Startup. This K-drama unfolds in the fictional Silicon Valley of South Korea, Sandbox, tracing the aspirations of Seo Dalmi, who aspires to be Korea's Steve Jobs, and Nam Do-san, the founder of startup company Samsung Tech. The narrative weaves through their journey, highlighting the struggles and triumphs in the competitive world of startup companies. Despite this, the show faces criticism for the mishandling of Han Ji-pyong's character, both in the central romance and the broader storyline. Viewers express discontent with the final romantic pairing, arguing that the narrative invests considerable time building up one love interest only to conclude with the lead character choosing another. This perceived romantic imbalance, coupled with a questionable message about business, And taking a leap of faith without planning is portrayed, leaving a substantial number of fans feeling unsatisfied and disappointed with the series ending. That's all for today. Don't forget to tune in for the next video and be a part of our YouTube family. Thanks for watching.